You are not in a room. You are not between walls. You are not listening to a voice that comes from anywhere, but inside you. You are in a grove that has always been, a grove that remembers the first breath of the world, and now it remembers yours. The air is thick with the scent of rain that fell before time had a name. It carries the weight of petriture and something older, something like the first dew on the first leaf, something like the moment before the first sound was ever made. And now that sound is rising inside you. The trees here do not grow as trees do in the world you know. Their roots stretch upward, tangled in the sky like silver lace, delicate and strong, holding the weight of the heavens without effort. And their leaves are not leaves at all. They are notes, frozen in time. Each one a sound that has been waiting for you, waiting to be brushed by your breath, waiting to chime. And when you exhale, just the softest sigh, you hear it, the faintest whisper of music, like a bell rung in another lifetime. And it vibrates through you. The ground beneath you is not ground. It is a carpet of moss, so deep it swallows your footsteps whole, so soft it cradles every part of you, as if the earth itself has been waiting to hold you. And with every breath, you sink a little deeper, not falling, but being received, being welcomed home. The air here is different. It moves through you like a slow river, carrying away what no longer serves you, carrying in what you have always needed. And with every inhale, you taste the sweetness of stillness, the quiet hum of 741 Hertz, a frequency that knows how to cleanse, how to purify, how to return you to the state you were born in. Your body feels porous now, as if the air is breathing you, as if your skin is no longer a boundary, but a membrane, soft and yielding, allowing the grove to move through you, and you to move through the grove. Time here does not rush. It does not push. It does not demand. It stretches like a sigh. It dissolves like sugar in warm tea. And with every moment, you feel yourself unraveling, not in a way that scares, but in a way that frees, like a knot finally loosening. The roots above you shimmer, not with light, but with something deeper, something like memory, something like the echo of every breath ever taken in this grove. And now your breath joins them, mingling with the stillness, becoming part of the grove itself. Close your eyes if they are open, or let them soften if they are already closed, and feel the weight of your body, not as a burden, but as a presence, a gentle reminder that you are here, that you are safe, that you are held. The moss beneath you rises and falls with your breath, as if the earth itself is breathing with you, as if the grove is alive. And it is. It is alive with the sound of your presence, with the rhythm of your heartbeat, with the quiet hum of your cells, remembering how to be well. Listen, not with your ears, but with your whole body, and you will hear it. The faintest chime, the softest note, the sound of the grove welcoming you deeper, deeper into stillness, deeper into peace. Your mind may wander, and that is okay. The grove does not judge. It simply waits. It simply holds space. And when you are ready, you will return to the sound of your breath, to the rhythm of your heartbeat, to the quiet knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. The leaves above you tremble, not from wind, but from sound, from the vibration of your presence, from the resonance of your being. And with every breath, you feel yourself aligning with the grove, aligning with the stillness, aligning with the quiet hum of your own cells. You are not alone here. You are surrounded by the echoes of those who have come before, by the whispers of those who will come after, by the infinite patience of the grove itself. And it is all holding you in the palm of its hand, holding you like something precious, like something beloved. The air is cool, but not cold. It is refreshing, like the first sip of water after a long journey. And with every breath, you feel yourself being washed clean, not by water, but by sound, by the gentle hum of the grove, by the quiet resonance of your own body, remembering how to heal. Your cells are listening. They are always listening. But now they are listening more deeply, more intently. They are remembering what it means to be well, what it means to be whole, what it means to be free from the weight of what no longer serves you. The roots above you sway, not from wind, but from the movement of your breath, from the rise and fall of your chest, as if the sky itself is breathing with you, as if the heavens are cradling you, as if the universe is reminding you that you are never alone. You do not need to do anything here. You do not need to fix anything. You do not need to change anything. You simply need to be present, to be still, to be held, to be cleansed. The grove knows what you need. It has always known, and it is giving it to you now, in the form of stillness, in the form of silence, in the form of the quiet hum of your own cells, remembering how to be well. Your body is softening, not because you are forcing it, but because the grove is inviting it, inviting every muscle to relax. 00 ms, inviting every cell to let go, inviting you to sink deeper into the moss, deeper into the stillness, deeper into the quiet knowing that you are safe. The leaves above you chime, not from wind, but from your breath, from the soft sigh of your exhale. And with every note, you feel yourself being tuned to the frequency of the grove, tuned to the quiet hum of your own cells, tuned to the stillness that has always been waiting for you. You are not here to achieve anything. You are not here to prove anything. You are simply here to be held, to be cleansed, to be reminded of what it means to be well, to be reminded of what it means to be whole. The air is thick with the scent of ancient rain, with the memory of the first breath, with the quiet knowing that you are exactly where you need to be. And with every inhale, you draw that knowing deeper into your cells, deeper into your bones, deeper into the quiet hum of your being. Your mind may drift, and that is okay. The grove does not mind. It simply waits. It simply holds space. And when you are ready, you will return to the sound of your breath, to the rhythm of your heartbeat, to the quiet knowing that you are safe. You are not separate from this place. You are not a visitor. You are part of it, part of the grove, part of the stillness, part of the quiet hum of the universe. And with every breath, you feel yourself merging with the moss, merging with the roots, merging with the stillness. The leaves above you tremble, not from wind, but from the vibration of your presence, from the resonance of your being. And with every breath, you feel yourself aligning with the grove, aligning with the stillness, aligning with the quiet knowing that you are safe. Your body is softening, not because you are forcing it, but because the grove is inviting it, inviting every muscle to relax. 15. Nico Winter's voice drifts into the quiet like a leaf settling onto still water. You do not hear the words first, you feel them. They arrive as a warmth against your temples, a slow pulse that matches the rhythm of your own heartbeat. The air around you is thick with the scent of petrichor and something older, like the first rain on a world that has only just begun to breathe. Your spine begins to soften, not in the way of collapse, but in the way of roots unfurling. You feel the weight of your body sinking, just slightly into the moss beneath you. The moss is not just soft, it is alive. It cradles the shape of your hips, your shoulders, the curve of your neck, as if it has been waiting for this moment for centuries. Now, very slowly, you become aware of the roots, not as a thought, but as a sensation, a gentle tugging at the base of your spine, like the pull of the moon on the tide, but softer than the whisper of your own breath against your lips. These roots are not growing downward, they are growing through you. They move with a quiet certainty, not rushing, not forcing, just existing, just being. You feel them slipping between the bones of your pelvis, not as pain, but as a deep, slow release, as if your body has been holding something it no longer needs to carry. The roots curl around the base of your skull, not to pull, but to support. They cradle the weight of your thoughts like a nest cradles eggs. You feel the tension in your jaw begin to dissolve, not all at once, but in layers, like the petals of a flower unfolding in the first light of dawn. Now the roots begin to stretch outward, not in a hurry, not in a rush, just moving, just being. You feel them brushing against the moss beneath you, not as a barrier, but as a welcome. The moss parts for them, as if it has been waiting for this moment. The roots slip deeper into the earth, not as an invasion, but as a homecoming. You feel the cool dampness of the soil against them. not as cold, but as a gentle embrace. The earth is not empty, it is full. Full of quiet, full of stillness, full of the slow pulse of life. Now you feel the first tendrils of the roots reaching downward, not as a search, but as a remembering. They find the veins of water hidden deep beneath the surface, not as a discovery, but as a reunion. The water is not rushing, it is waiting. Waiting for the roots to drink, to take what they need. You feel the water rising, not as a flood, but as a slow, steady climb. It moves through the roots like a sigh, not as a force, but as a gift. You feel it filling the spaces between your cells, not as pressure, but as nourishment. Your skin begins to tingle, not as pins and needles, but as warmth, a slow spreading glow, like sunlight breaking through the leaves of a forest canopy. You feel it on your cheeks, your shoulders, the backs of your hands, not as heat, but as a gentle golden touch. Now the light begins to change, not as a shift in brightness, but as a deepening. The air around you grows richer, like honey poured into warm tea. You feel it on your eyelids, even though your eyes are closed. Not as a glare, but as a soft golden haze. The light is not just outside you, it is inside you. You feel it moving through your veins, not as blood, but as liquid sunlight. It pools in the hollow of your throat, not as a lump, but as a slow, sweet warmth, like the first sip of something warm on a cool morning. Now you feel the leaves, not as a thought, but as a sensation. They begin to unfurl along your arms, not as growth, but as awakening. You feel the weight of them, the texture, not as heaviness, but as presence. The leaves are not green, they are made of sound. Each one is a note, held in suspension. You feel them vibrating against your skin, not as noise, but as harmony. The resonance of the anchor hums through them, not as a command, but as a tuning fork. You feel the wind, not as a gust, but as a breath. It moves through the leaves, and they chime, not as music, but as memory. The sound is not loud, it is intimate, like the whisper of a lover's voice against your ear. Now the wind begins to move through you, not as as a force, but as a rhythm. You feel it in your lungs, not as breath, but as a slow, deep tide. Inhaling, the wind fills you. Exhaling, you become the wind. Your ribs expand, not as effort, but as surrender. You feel the space between your bones growing, not as emptiness, but as possibility. The air moves through you like a river, not as a current, but as a caress. Now you feel the roots again, not as separate, but as part of you. They pulse with the rhythm of your breath, not as a heartbeat, but as a slow, deep song. You feel the water moving through them, not as a journey, but as a cycle. The water rises from the earth, not as a climb, but as a return. It moves through your roots, your veins, your leaves, not as a path, but as a circle. You feel it evaporating from your skin, not as loss, but as release. The air around you grows heavier, not as weight, but as presence. It is saturated with the scent of rain and something older, like the first breath of a world just born. You feel it on your skin, in your lungs, not as moisture, but as life. Now you feel the leaves again, not as separate, but as part of the air. They chime with the resonance of the anchor, not as sound, but as vibration. You feel it in your bones, your blood, your breath, not as noise, but as harmony. The wind moves through you, not as a force, but as a rhythm. You feel it in your lungs, your ribs, your spine, not as breath, but as a slow, deep tide. Inhaling, the world fills you. Exhaling, you become the world. Now you feel the roots again, not as separate, but as part of the earth. They pulse with the rhythm of the anchor, not as a beat, but as a song. You feel the water moving through them, not as a journey, but as a cycle. The air around you grows richer, not as thickness, but as depth. It is alive with the scent of rain and something older, like the first breath of a world just waking. You feel it on your skin, in your lungs, not as moisture, but as life. Now you feel the leaves again, not as separate, but as part of the wind. They chime with the resonance of the anchor, not as sound, but as vibration. You feel it in your bones, your blood, your breath, not as noise, but as harmony. Now you feel the roots deepening, not as growth, but as remembering. They curl around the veins of water beneath the earth, not as a search, but as a reunion. You feel the water rising, not as a climb, but as a return. The water moves through you, not as a journey, but as a cycle. It fills your veins, your cells, your leaves, not as pressure, but as nourishment. You feel it evaporating from your skin, not as loss, but as release. The wind moves through you, not as a force, but as a rhythm. You feel it in your lungs, your ribs, your spine, not as breath, but as a slow, deep tide. Inhaling, the world fills you. You are already here, not moving, not rushing, not even thinking about the next step. Because there is no next step. There is only this. The weight of your body sinking deeper into the earth. The way your bones remember what it is to be held. The way your skin remembers what it is to be touched by nothing but air. And even the air is not empty. It is filled with the hum of 741 Hertz, a sound so deep it vibrates in the spaces between your cells, a sound that does not need to be heard to be felt. It is already inside you. Your breath is slow, so slow that each inhale becomes a journey. The air enters your nose, cool and soft, like the first touch of morning light on your eyelids. It moves down, not in a rush, but like a river finding its way, winding through the valleys of your throat, pooling in the basin of your lungs. And with each breath, you feel the birch glow, a warmth that is not heat, but a gentle radiance, like sunlight filtering through pale green leaves. It spreads, not from outside, but from the center of your chest, where the 741 Hertz hums the loudest. Your hands rest, palms open, fingers slightly curled, as if cradling something invisible. And they are cradling the weight of your own presence, the texture of your skin, the way it feels against itself, the slight roughness of your fingertips, the softness of the inside of your wrist. And beneath that, beneath the surface, you feel the pulse of your blood, not as a beat, as a slow, steady river of warmth, carrying the birch glow deeper. The earth beneath you is not hard. It is soft, yielding, like the memory of a bed you slept in as a child. The way it conformed to your body, the way it held you without effort. You sink, not because you are falling, but because you are being received. The earth is not below you. It is around you. It is in you. And the 741 Hertz hums through the soil, through the roots of the trees, through the mycelium networks, through the stones that have been here for centuries, to now, through you. Your thoughts are not thoughts. They are clouds passing through your chest, not yours to hold, not yours to name. They drift like mist over a lake at dawn, shifting, dissolving, reforming, and with each breath, you feel the birch glow, not chasing the clouds, but filling the space they leave behind. A warmth that is always there, even when the clouds are thick, even when the sky seems gray. The birch glow is the light behind the clouds. Your eyes are closed, but you see, not with your eyes, but with your skin, with your bones, with the space between your cells. You see the birch glow, a soft, golden radiance, like the first light of morning, touching the tops of the trees. And you are the trees, standing tall, rooted deep, your branches reaching, not for something, but simply because that is what branches do. The air around you is not still. It moves, but so slowly that you can feel each molecule brushing against your skin, like the touch of a feather. And with each brush, you feel the 741 Hertz, not as a sound, but as a vibration, a gentle, insistent hum that reminds you you are not separate. You are part of this, part of the air, part of the earth, part of the birch glow, part of the clouds passing through your chest. Your heartbeat is slow, so slow that you can feel each beat, like the tolling of a distant bell, deep, resonant, each one a reminder. You are here You are alive. You are held. And with each beat, the birch glow pulses, spreading through your veins like honey, thick, sweet, slow. It fills you, not from the outside, but from the inside, from the center of your chest, where the 741 Hertz hums the loudest. Your fingers twitch, not because you want them to, but because the earth beneath them shifts. The soil is alive, breathing, and your fingers feel it. The way the earth breathes, slow, deep, in rhythm with your own breath. And with each breath of the earth, you feel the birch glow, rising like mist from the forest floor, wrapping around your fingers, your wrists, your arms, pulling you deeper. Your mind is quiet, not because you are forcing it, but because there is nothing to say, nothing to think, nothing to do. The clouds have passed. The birch glow has filled the space. And now there is only this: the weight of your body, the hum of 741 Hertz, the slow, steady pulse of your heart, and the earth holding you as if you have always been here, as if you will always be here. Your breath deepens, not because you are trying, but because the air is thicker here, richer, filled with the scent of birch leaves, of damp soil, of the slow decay of last year's leaves. And with each inhale, you draw the birch glow deeper into your lungs, into your blood, into the spaces between your cells, where the 741 Hertz hums. And with each exhale, you release, not tension, not stress, but the last remnants of anything that is not this. Your skin feels not just the air, but the birch glow, like a soft, golden mist settling on your shoulders, your arms, the back of your neck. It is cool, but not cold, refreshing, but not sharp. It is the touch of something ancient, something wise, something that has always been here. And now, it is touching you. Your bones feel heavy, not in a way that is uncomfortable, but in a way that is grounding. like the weight of a stone in your pocket, a reminder that you are here, that you are real. And with each breath, the birch glow seeps deeper into your marrow, into the spaces between your bones, where the 741 Hertz hums, a sound so deep, it is not a sound at all, but a feeling, a knowing. Your thoughts are not yours. They are the thoughts of the forest, the thoughts of the earth, the thoughts of the birch glow, drifting through you like leaves on the wind. And you do not need to hold them. You do not need to name them. You do not need to understand them. You only need to let them pass, like clouds through your chest. And with each passing thought, the birch glow fills the space. A warmth, a light, a presence that is always there. Your breath slows, so slow that each inhale becomes a meditation. The air enters, cool, soft, like the touch of a feather on your lips. It moves down, not in a rush, but like a river finding its way, winding through the valleys of your throat, pooling in the basin of your lungs. And with each breath, you feel the birch glow, not as something outside, but as something that has always been inside, waiting, patient, quiet, until now. Your hands are still, palms open, fingers slightly curled, as if cradling the weight of your own presence. And they are the texture of your skin, the way it feels against itself, the slight roughness of your fingertips, the softness of the inside of your wrist, and beneath that, the slow, steady pulse of your blood, carrying the birch glow deeper into your fingers, into your hands, into your arms, into the spaces between your cells. The earth beneath you breathes, slow, deep, in rhythm with your own breath. And with each breath of the earth, you feel the birch glow. And now, the edges of the world begin to soften, like the last light of evening melting into twilight, not disappearing, but deepening, becoming richer, more full of quiet. The colors that filled your mind, the golden warmth, the gentle blues, the softest purples, they don't vanish, they simply settle, like fine sand in a glass of water, sinking slowly, leaving the water perfectly clear, perfectly still. And in that stillness, you realize you don't need to hold onto anything, not the images, not the thoughts, not even the words themselves, because the feeling, the deep, quiet comfort, that stays with you, like an old friend who never leaves your side. The resonance that has been humming through you, the one that carried you so gently, so safely, it doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work, like the tide pulling back from the shore, only to return again, bringing with it whatever your body, your mind, your soul needs most in this moment. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to try. You don't even have to listen, because your body already knows. Your cells remember. Your breath trusts. This is the way of deep rest, the way of natural healing, the way of letting go without effort, without struggle, without even a single thought. You might notice now how your shoulders have softened, how your jaw has loosened, how your hands have relaxed, as if they've been waiting for this moment all along. And the weight of the day, the weight of the world, it feels lighter now, not because it's gone, but because you've stopped carrying it. It's still there, but it's not yours to hold anymore. It's just there, like the sky, like the earth beneath your feet, vast, steady, unshaken. And you are safe within it, cradled, protected, free to simply be. The peace you feel now, it isn't something you have to create. It isn't something you have to earn. It's always been here. Like the quiet between heartbeats, like the space between breaths, like the pause between one wave and the next. It's the place where everything is exactly as it should be, where nothing is missing, where nothing needs to change. And whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling, it will be waiting for you. Not because you have to come back, but because you can, because it's always here, like a favorite blanket, soft, familiar, comforting. Or like a door that's always unlocked, always open, always welcoming you home. And as the words begin to fade, as the resonance hums its final notes, you don't have to follow them. You don't have to chase them. You can let them go, like leaves on a stream, drifting away, carrying with them anything that no longer serves you. And what remains is the quiet, the stillness, the deep, unshakable knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, that you are held, that you are safe, that you are loved, not by anything outside of you, but by the very core of your being. The part of you that has always known, the part that remembers, the part that rests. So now, as the last echoes of these words settle into the silence, you can let your eyes close if they haven't already. And if they're already closed, you can let them soften even more, as if they are melting into the darkness behind them. And your breath, it can slow, it can deepen, it can become so quiet, so gentle, that it feels like you're breathing with the whole world. In and out, like the rise and fall of the ocean, endless, effortless, eternal. And your body, it knows what to do now. It knows how to rest, how to heal, how to restore. Your mind, it can drift, it can wander, it can even forget that it's here at all, because it doesn't need to work anymore. It doesn't need to solve. It doesn't need to plan. It doesn't need to remember. It can simply let go. And in that letting go, there is space, there is peace, there is the quiet joy of being exactly as you are. You might feel a warmth spreading through you now, not the heat of the sun, but the gentle glow of a fire on a winter's night. A warmth that doesn't burn, but comforts, that doesn't demand, but simply is. And this warmth, it doesn't come from outside, it comes from within, from the deepest part of you, the part that has always been whole, the part that has always been at peace, even when the world around you was not. And as you sink deeper, as the layers of the day peel away, like petals falling from a flower, you realize that you don't have to hold onto anything, not the thoughts, not the feelings, not even the sense of yourself. Because in this moment, there is only this, only the quiet, only the stillness, only the deep, unshakable knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. And you are exactly where you need to be. The resonance is fading now, but its work isn't done. It will continue, even in the silence. It will weave its way through your dreams, through your rest, through the quiet hours of the night. And when you wake, you might not remember the words, you might not remember the journey, but you will remember the feeling of being held, of being safe, of being exactly where you need to be. And if you ever need to return to this place, if you ever need to feel this peace again, all you have to do is close your eyes and listen, not with your ears, but with your heart, with your breath, with the quiet part of you that already knows. Because this peace, it's always here, waiting for you like an old friend, like a home you've always known. And you can come back anytime for as long as you need, because this is your place. So now, as the last whispers of these words dissolve into the silence, you can let go. You can let yourself drift. You can let yourself rest. You can let yourself be exactly as you are. And the world outside, it can wait, because right now, there is only this, only the quiet, only the stillness, only the deep, unshakable peace. And you are safe here. So let your breath slow, let your body soften, let your mind quiet. And as the last echoes fade, as the resonance hums its final note, you can simply let go. Because you don't have to do anything now. You don't have to be anything now. You don't even have to stay awake. You can let the darkness hold you. You can let the silence cradle you. You can let the peace carry you. And if you feel yourself drifting, if you feel yourself sinking, if you feel the pull of deep, restful sleep, you can let it take you, because this is what your body has been waiting for. This is what your soul has been longing for. This is the gift of rest, the gift of healing, the gift of simply being. And you deserve it. You've earned it. You are worthy of it. So now, as the last words fade into the quiet, as the resonance settles into the stillness, you can let your eyes close if they haven't already. And if they're already closed, you can let them soften even more. And your breath, it can slow, it can deepen, it can become so gentle, so quiet, that it feels like you're breathing with the whole world. In and out, like the rise and fall of the tide, endless, effortless, eternal. And as you sink deeper, as the layers of the day peel away, you realize that you don't have to hold onto anything, not the thoughts, not the feelings, not even the sense of yourself. Because in this moment, there is only this, only the quiet, only the stillness, only the deep, unshakable peace. And you You are exactly where you need to be. The resonance is almost gone now, but its work isn't done. It will continue, even in the silence. It will weave its way through your dreams, through your rest, through the quiet hours of the night. And when you wake, you might not remember the words, you might not remember the journey, but you will remember the feeling of being held, of being safe, of being exactly where you need to be. And now, as the last traces of these words melt into the quiet, you can let yourself sink deeper and deeper into the softness, into the warmth, into the stillness. And with every breath, you can let go just a little more, just a little deeper, until there is nothing left to hold on to, nothing left to do, nothing left to be. And in this moment, in this perfect stillness, you are exactly where you need to be, held safe, at peace. And the resonance, it will continue its work, even as you rest, even as you dream, even as you drift. Because this is your time. This is where you belong. Drift softly. The quiet remembers you.